So much, Kat and Dr. Megan. Some really great information there. Well, New York is buzzing for Fashion Week right now, and the annual Fashion Rocks concert took place on Tuesday night, where the biggest artists came out to perform. We are so jealous right now for our tech guru, Grant Hines, who's in the Big Apple this week as we speak, and he not only got to attend the star-studded event, but he's been mingling with the celebs the whole week. So from his hotel room, Grant, how's it going? Everyone's talking about Justin Bieber getting booed on stage and then taking off his clothes. Tell us, why were people hating on him so badly, and what was the reaction when he stripped?
The booing was very loud inside the audience. People really didn't like the fact that he was doing it. I don't know if he's got a lot of haters, but maybe it came across as desperate. But also it was unnecessary. I mean, there's no need to verbally abuse somebody while they're on stage. And he tried to, it seemed like he tried to win the favor of the audience by taking off more clothes, but instead it was actually doing the very opposite thing that he was intending it to do. Yeah, I know that Bieber's got a lot of haters. Maybe they're all, over 25 and in the audience of Fashion Rocks.
Oh, I feel so sad for that boy. But anyways, we've also been bombarded with photos of twerking and booty shaking. Were you at the front where the performances were taking place, and was it really that overboard and raunchy?
Yeah, I don't really consider myself too conservative, but there was some booty in my face, if you know what I mean. J-Lo's performance, I don't know, even the name of her song was called Booty. And in the front row, she was just like shaking it like it was jelly. I think that the music scene at the moment is trying to generate attention somehow. So every musician's got their way of getting views or trying to get the limelight, because the limelight is so saturated at the moment. I mean, J-Lo's Booty song it's clearly been devised to get attention.
I don't think that's the look that J-Lo is going for, like jelly. But anyways, did you get to meet any celebrities though?
Yeah, I met quite a few celebs. Where we were sitting in the block, we were like at the front of the stage. I was with Nick Hissam. He's a recording artist from the US. And he's friends with a lot of these guys, and I got to meet Paris Hilton. She was really cool. 2 Chainz, I was really impressed with him. I thought, you get the impression that he's up in money and he's all out there, but he was very humble, and he basically gave a lecture about being humble. And I really respected that, especially from an industry that he's so heavily involved in. Everyone there was working. So if you know anything about the celebrity scene, and even if you've dabbled in the South African celebrity scene, you'll know that these events are all for networking and working, and everybody was working. I bumped past Jennifer Lopez. I spent some time with Britney Spears yesterday. That was just before the show, and after her fashion show.
For a second, did you just say that you got to spend time with Britney Spears? What? How did you manage that? And tell us, what is she really like?
Britney was rad. We had a really good time. We went to her Intimate Collections launch at the Public Library in New York. It was very short, as those shows generally are, and she was in full work mode. She had a lot of press events to get to, but she was very nice of. It was very nice of her to invite us through to the late night show with Jimmy Fallon, and we got to see a lot of the pre-preparation that happened. And especially happens for a show like that. I think I was really fascinated with how the late night runs, coming from Expresso and South African television. And I got to meet a lot of the regular guests, like Questlove. He's one of my favorite musicians from the Roots. And while she was preparing, you could see she was in full mode. So she's got a team of people that follow her around, mostly PR and like makeup artists and makeup artists, a stylist, and bodyguards. And while she was in mode, she was doing a lot of preparation and getting focused. So even with that atmosphere, she was so nice to us. We had a really good time, and also just to invite us over to the show with her, because it wasn't a big crowd of people that came with. We were very lucky to have that experience.
Wow, so she really has moved on for the day from the days of leave Britney alone. Well, Grant, it really seems that you've had an amazing time and we are really jealous. So keep us updated on everything. And once again, thank you so much for talking to us. That's Grant Hines coming all the way from the Big Apple. He's living the life right now. But you know what? We're living the life right now because we're taking a look at which movies are currently rocking the box office.